did promise you a follow-up review of the Decathlon mat board, which I bought about 3 to 4 weeks ago for, I think it's about £25. And I hadn't tried it out at the time. I did mount it on the bike. The link to the video about mounting it on the bike is below. But I wanted to give you some feedback on using it in anger out in the single track in this area that I live in. On the whole, really impressed. I mean, it's a very simple piece of apparatus. It's a mat board, that's it. But you see some of them on the market under in excess of £100, and I wanted to see just how good a £25 mat board was compared to some of the more expensive options on the market. Now, I did modify this before going out, because I do prefer to have my compass in a different position when I'm riding. As I pointed out in the video, there is a holder for your compass within the cover here, so it's a raised part that you can actually put the compass inside, which will then sit quite happily on the inside of that along with the map underneath, enable you to orientate the mat board correctly as you're riding along. That doesn't really work for me because I like the full extent of the mat board, and also when you take that up and kind of to change your map, then the compass will move around and you've got to fiddle about, get it back in, etc. So what I did is mount the actual compass on this side of the mat board. So I used some aluminium bolts, so cycle aluminium bolts and nuts, just attaching that, drilled it through both the mat board and the actual compass and mounted that on there like so. I have used the lanyard on the compass itself and attached that to the inside of the mat board, so if that were to fail, then it would fall down and I wouldn't lose my compass, but also the length isn't enough that it will then fall down and then foul the spokes of the wheel that's running it or going around underneath it. So I would love to show you some footage of me riding single track with it like this, but that didn't quite work out because my camera was pointing the wrong direction. I didn't get any of this actually being used in anger. So this video here was taken while I stopped in the woods for a cup of coffee and some cake, and as you can see, it was really quite wet, damp, horrible. In fact, no, it's a fantastic ride. It was really wet, it was heavily raining, and it's one of the best rides I've had for a long time, and this really stood up well to the whole ride. And this, although it looks quite flimsy, it really protected the mat underneath. It didn't get wet at all underneath here. There was no water accumulated in this area. It is a waterproof mat, so I wasn't really bothered about it getting wet underneath it, but it stayed dry throughout, and it really was heavy rain throughout the ride. So all in all, I'm really pleased with it. £25, it's in my view a fantastic piece of kit for the price that you pay, and easily capable of standing alongside some of the more expensive options on the market. So yeah, Decathlon, £25, highly recommended. Maybe with a mod it might be even better for you, who knows, but it works for me. Thanks a lot.